540-639-9319 or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Now back to Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
(19-13). Duke on top of Liberty as we start this second quarter. Duke, the number 15th ranked team in women's basketball, coming off an exciting game on Friday. They've actually played, this will be their third game in 6 days. The game on Friday was up at the Greenbrier Resort against West Virginia, and if you're just tuning in, it wasn't a melee. There was really only a couple of players that got involved in the pushing and the shoving, but 5 players came off of the bench for West Virginia and were ejected after a very lengthy halftime where they reviewed it. So West Virginia had to play the second half with only 5 players and still won. They beat Duke, which was a surprise under any circumstance, but definitely a surprise considering the limited resources the Mountaineers had in the second half. Duke with the basketball. Robertson on the near side to Donovan. She'll skip a pass across to Jackson. Had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. She goes back cross court to Nelson. Riley Nelson in for the first time. Back to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive, has a little space, goes over the top of Nwabi and scores. 21-13 Duke. This matches their largest lead of the game. Thompson for Liberty. Matched up with Donovan. Over to Mills. Looking for Nwabi. Stout's also on the low block. Ayestadter cross court. They'll take it baseline. Is cut off. Has to give to Mills. Mills fakes the 3. Takes a long 2 and knocks it home. The ball fake got her to the space. She hits the 18-footer, and now the Flames almost force a turnover. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Devils. 21-15 Duke. Emma Leone will check back into the game for Thompson. Flames shooting 47% now. Duke 50%. Considering the way these two teams started, that's amazing. It has definitely been more offensive-minded of late. Duke goes downside to Thomas. She has her shot blocked by Nwabi, but an offensive rebound pulled in by Robertson. She misses the putback over the top of Stout, and Liberty with the board. Up court to Ayestadter. Ayestadter gets a little space, dumps it into Stout. Stout has her shot blocked by Robertson. And Duke comes away with the basketball. Donovan to Jackson. Jackson's pass is deflected, but it makes it into the corner, and then a traveling violation against Nelson. Liberty with 10 first quarter turnovers. Duke now has 5 turnovers in the game. Flames with the basketball, trailing by 6. Leone has her pass picked off by Jackson. Jackson runs it down and scores. Back to an 8-point lead for the Blue Devils. They show full court pressure. Inbound pass is too far ahead of Leone, and Thompson, or I should say Thomas, will go back on offense for the Blue Devils. In the middle to Nelson, and a nice pass underneath to Robertson, who scores. 10-point lead, largest of the game. And Leone dribbles it off of her heel. So Flames back-to-back turnovers after they had done better at the end of the first quarter and beginning of the second quarter. Leone will check out of the game. Thompson will come back on the court with Mills in the backcourt for the Flames that are now on defense. Nelson to Robertson. Robertson outside to Donovan. Donovan's going to drive on the near side, is cut off, and a 3-second violation will be whistled against Robertson, which is turnover number 6 for Duke. In last year's game in this building, the Flames' second quarter was their best. They outscored Duke 22-10. It's not been the best of starts in this second quarter. Flames have been outscored 6-2. Thompson to Mills. Mills crosses it over, gets down low, flicks it over her head. Shot falls, foul called. Avery Mills with a circus move and a chance at a three-point play. Wow. That was unbelievable. We're looking at the replay right now. As she kind of was in midair, the help defender came over. I think that's where the contact was. Avery then was basically her back to the basket, over her head and in. Hits the free throw and caps off, I'm going to already call it, our Freedom First Credit Union play of the game. Duke with the ball on their end. A quick jumper is off the mark, and now Mills almost steals a pass as she goes flying into the first row seats, which have been brought out for this big game. A couple of rows of Flames Club seating on each sideline and one along the baseline to our left. Duke works it in and eventually gets it down to Thomas, who scores 27-18. Thompson in the backcourt for Liberty gets across the timeline. And then out now to Mills. Mills to Iastadter. Near side to Thompson. In the corner to Mills. She's open for three, in and out. Rebound Duke. Back the other way, Nelson. Nelson lost the handle. I'm actually going to say that she traveled before she lost the basketball. Liberty gets it either way. Fournier will check back in for Duke. Also Jackson on the court. Mayer, Robertson, and Nelson. Flames bring Liddy Mwamba back on. And Lynn Peters, Iastadter, Mills, and Thompson will stay out. Thompson goes to Iastadter, and she's fouled by Nelson. That's only the second in the quarter for Duke. They still have a couple to give. Flames have not been whistled for a foul yet in this quarter. Mills leads Liberty with 5 points. Jackson's 13 leads everybody. Flames attempting to inbound. They do. Up top to Mwamba, who hands off to Thompson. Thompson around a screen. Back to Mwamba. Her three-pointer banks in. I'm not sure if that's what she meant, but it still counts. Brought to you by Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. That three-pointer is the second of the afternoon for Liberty. Fournier outside to Mayer. She answers with a three. 30-21. Flames have been down by as many as 10. They have not led. Peters to Mills. Mills steps to the far side. Picks up her dribble, comes to Thompson. Thompson lobs to Peters, and Peters is going to be called for a 3-second violation. I think we've seen more 3-second violations in this game than we had seen the entirety of the year, and it is early. We may have seen more 3-second violations than the majority of last year as it goes on the interior to Fournier. Fournier is able to muscle through, score, and draw the foul. So Duke with their largest lead and a chance to extend it at the free throw line. Call goes against Eyesdottir. It's her first. Thompson, the only player with more than one foul for the Flames. She has 2, but playing through it, Nelson has 2 for Duke. After the made free throw, it's a 12-point game. Liberty on offense, going to our right. Peters up top, takes a couple of left-handed dribbles, looks to the far side, nothing there, has the ball knocked away from her, but it goes to Mills. Mills double team for a moment. Mwamba in the corner, her floater is no good. Peters had her hands on the rebound but couldn't control it. They're going to say it stays with the Flames, though. It looked like it last touched Liberty's Peters, but it could be a review. Coach Lawson could ask for a review. We're going to have a media timeout either way. So we'll see if Coach Lawson wants to challenge this. She can, but we are in a timeout either way. We'll find out if there's a challenge, and if there is, it'll almost certainly go Duke's way. Flames trailing by 12 with 4:36 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit LynchburgNissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
You're listening to Lady Flames basketball live on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, back to the game.
Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have a nice presentation for Coach Kerry Green, who announced his retirement back in September. We'll play that for you in its entirety. See some former Lady Flames in attendance at this game, coming back to celebrate on Kerry Green Appreciation Day. Brittany Hoyt, formerly Brittany Campbell, Sarah and Sharon, formerly Wilkerson, sang the national anthem. Across the way, I see several familiar faces in that section where Coach Green now sits, and his wife Denise, who sat there all those years, the 26 years that Coach was coaching, and now he joins her up in the stands, which I'm sure is awkward for him, or at least a little bit awkward. He's probably getting used to it now. It's been a few games. Carol Baker, Coach Green knew all the way back at Clemson in his assistant coaching days, made the trip up. A lot of familiar faces here in Liberty Arena for this game. Flames have the basketball. They trail 33-21 to the Duke Blue Devils. We've got 4.5 minutes to go till halftime. Leon with 6 seconds to shoot, lobs up to Mills. Mills into Stout. Stout goes towards the left side and missed the shot. Duke got the rebound. A little surprised that there was no appeal by the Blue Devils to see if that out of bounds on the last possession would have been theirs. I think it would have been if they would have challenged it. As I say that, the Blue Devils turn the ball over on a travel. They have 8 turnovers in the game, the Flames with 14. Duke's on a 6-0 run, shooting 54% now from the field. Emma Leon running the point. If you're just tuning in, you haven't heard, Claudia Athene, the Flames starting point guard, has been out the last 2 games with illness. Nwabi into the paint. Nice move, but missed the layup. Great step through from the left to the right, but couldn't finish it off, and Duke comes back down the court and gets an easy 2 on the inside by Fournier. The Rookie of the Year last season. Let's see where she's at. She's at 9 points, so she is 1 away from 1,000 for her career. She's only a sophomore. Eyestaughter goes far side to Alexander, and a charge called first against Liberty. On the drive, Eyestaughter picks up personal foul, which is her second. She'll check out of the game. Mills comes back in. So Nwabi, Stout, Alexander, Mills, and Leon showing zone for the Flames as Duke brings it across half court, leading by 14, which is their largest lead of the game so far. They go inside to Fournier, and she has her shot blocked down and out of bounds by Nwabi. Efi, the redshirt freshman from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. 6'2". Played on the Canadian national team over the summer. Duke with the ball. Pass picked off by Leon. She runs it the other way, goes all the way down, draws the foul. The shot just won't fall, but a couple of free throws ahead for Emma Leon. Only the second and third free throws of the game for Liberty. They trail by 14. First free throw rattles off. Leon will have a second. She hasn't scored in the game so far. Makes the second free throw. That ends the 8-0 run. And now makes it a 35-22 game. 2:50 until halftime. Thomas skips it near wing to Donovan. Donovan drives and kicks back to Thomas. Thomas has her shot blocked by Nwabi. Nwabi gets the rebound as well. Brings it across half court herself to Mills for 3. Yes! Defense to offense for the Lady Flames. Mills finishes it off, and the Flames have cut this down to a 10-point Duke lead. Thomas, pass is deflected, but a foul called against Liberty. Hometown crowd doesn't like it. And a great crowd on hand looking behind me. Those that are watching on the video stream, you can see it's pretty packed on both sidelines. The end zones are, I want to say, 2/3 full. The building, I'm going to guess, is about 3/4 full, something in that range. Good amount of Duke fans here too. Flames are going to take a timeout. It's actually a full timeout. That'll give us a chance to make up 30 seconds of break that we missed earlier. So I'm going to put Trey on the spot. Let's get a 30-second timeout in here, and then we'll come back with the remainder of this second quarter. Liberty and Duke doing battle here in the Flames stomping grounds. It's 35-25 Blue Devils as we take this break here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Welcome back in. Liberty trailing Duke 35-25, 2:18 until halftime. The Blue Devils inbounding on the baseline, and they throw it away. Flames come out with it. Leon going to drive the length of the floor. Euro step to the left side and scores! But no, they're going to say, what did they say? That was completely blocked. Did they call a traveling violation there? They did. That looked pretty good to me. I don't know. I'd have to see a replay. Looked pretty solid. Blue Devils, Jackson back on the other end, takes a quick shot, a bit rushed, and the Flames get the rebound. But I think what we have learned in this first half, even though there has been some growing pains from Emma Leon, she has some flash to her game. Give her a little while, and she could be a special athlete for Alexis Sherrard. Flames back on offense. Nawabi drives far side, too strong. Rebound stout, or putback's no good. Fournier back the other way for Duke. She draws the foul and will shoot a couple of free throws. Some foul trouble has mounted up now. A little bit for both teams. Iastadter and Thompson each with 2 on the bench for Liberty. Now Malia Alexander has picked up 2. First free throw is good. For the Blue Devils, Riley Nelson has 2 fouls and is on the bench. Flames have played 9 so far in the game. The Blue Devils have played 8. Second free throw missed. The Flames couldn't handle the rebound. It goes out of bounds. And it will be Blue Devil basketball. Flames couldn't secure it. So Duke with an 11-point lead. And we may get our first review. We'll see. Coach Sherrard is talking to the officials. And after the explanation he gets from them, we play on. I think that was the right call. Duke up top to Jackson. Jackson to Thomas. Thomas open from the elbow and hits. .118 to go until halftime. Mills off of a screen is bumped. And it will be an inbounds for the Flames on the far side of the court. Leon up top. Mwamba looks interior, but before the pass gets there, another 3-second violation. So the Flames with turnover number 17 this first half. Flames have forced 10. It's pretty ugly both ways, but a little more so for the Flames. In the middle, Jackson, her turnaround jumper is good, and Duke has now ran it out to a 40-25 lead. Under a minute to go until halftime. Mills over to Ife Nwamba. Nwambi, I should say. We've got Mwamba and Nwambi. Stout on the drive, missed the shot, got her own rebound, and draws a foul. 31 seconds until halftime. The Flames will shooting 2 free throws. So Nwambi, Ife is spelled I-F-Y, and then Nwambi is N-W-A-O-B-I. She was on the team last year but redshirted. Liddy Mwamba, which is spelled, his first free throw is good, M-W-A-M-B-A. She is a transfer in from New Mexico. She has 1 year of eligibility left. So Mwamba and Nwambi. Both free throws are good. It's a 13-point game. Duke can almost hold for the final shot. I mean, they can. There's about a second difference. If they held too long, there could be a shot clock violation. No one guarding Jackson as she stands at half court on top of the Liberty LU logo. With 7 seconds, she'll angle to the near side, has Mills on her. The Flames had a foul to give, I think. No, they didn't. I thought they had a foul to give. Mills reached in, and it's actually going to be foul number 5. So Jackson with 2 free throws. Mills picking up her first personal. It almost looked like maybe, I don't know, maybe Avery thought she had a foul to give. She was very aggressive, kind of swatted after the ball. She did not. And so Jackson hits the first free throw. Missed the second, but an offensive rebound by Robertson. Her putback is no good. Another tip by Robertson as the horn sounds. And time expires on this first quarter with Duke leading 41-27. We will keep it here for the halftime ceremony for former coach Kerry Green, who retired after 26 seasons. There's going to be a video for him, and for those that are tuning in on our YouTube and Facebook pages, I'm going to try my best to point this in an angle where you can hear that, but let's listen in.
Enhance your game day experience at the Liberty.
Well, we're not quite that point yet. We're still doing some promotions. Word was as soon as the television interview of Coach Gerard going into halftime was over, the ceremony would begin, and I guess we're not quite to that point yet. But it's getting close as I see Athletic Director Ian McCaw and Coach Kerry Green and his wife Denise walking out to the court. Any moment now, we'll start the ceremony and get a chance to watch the video and listen along.
How do you capture the weight of 26 years in one letter? How do you put into words the immeasurable impact of one man on a program, a university, and generations of young women forever changed because of you? The truth is, you can't. But we can try, and it begins with 2 simple words. Thank you. Thank you for teaching us that rebounding was never just about position on the floor. It was about heart, about grit, about refusing to surrender when the game and sometimes life seemed unwinnable. You taught us that true strength isn't found in the scoreboard, but in the spirit. And you reminded us again and again that only what we do for Christ will last. You didn't just build basketball players, you built disciples. You built leaders. You built women who understood that their value isn't measured in points, stats, or trophies, but in faith, integrity, and character. Side by side with Mrs. Green, you've built something far greater than a basketball dynasty. You built a family. You too showed us it was never about the scoreboard. It was a ministry rooted in love, faith, and sisterhood. Yes, your numbers tell a story. 591 wins, 31 conference titles, 20 seasons with 20 or more wins, 15 NCAA appearances, and a Sweet 16 run that still makes our heart race. But your truest legacy doesn't hang in the rafters. It lives in us. We honor you, not just as the winningest coach in Liberty history, but as a faithful servant of God, a man who gave everything he had until the final whistle blew. With deepest gratitude, eternal respect, and love beyond words, Liberty Women's Basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, Athletic Director Ian McCaw and Liberty Athletics would like to take the time to honor a true Liberty legend, Kerry Green. Over 26 remarkable seasons leading the Lady Flames basketball team, Coach Green captured 31 conference titles, including 15 regular season and 16 tournament championships. Under his leadership, Liberty made 15 NCAA tournament appearances, highlighted by an unforgettable run to the Sweet 16 in 2005. Coach Green closed his career on a high note, guiding the Lady Flames to their first ever Conference USA regular season and tournament championships in 2024 and 2025, and a near upset of Kentucky in the NCAA tournament. With 591 career wins and 20 win seasons, Coach Green retires as the winningest coach in Liberty history in any sport. A man of faith and integrity, Coach Green was recognized with the FCA K. Yao Hart of a Coach Award in 2019, along with 5 Big South Coach of the Year honors and 6 VASID State Coach of the Year awards. We also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to his wife, Denise, whose constant support and presence have been there every step of the way throughout his remarkable journey. In celebration of his retirement, Liberty Athletics would like to present Carrie Green and Denise with 2 fishing poles for their next adventure. Now, a few words from Carrie Green.
Wow. You got to forgive me. I've never been out here at halftime. I'm usually in a locker room, so I didn't know what I was missing. Thank you. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. You know, we've been doing this for 26 years, and Liberty's home for us. Liberty's home for our family. And it's just been just a blessing. And it's not about the wins or the trophies or the banners. It's about you, having a family like you. And over those years, I've been able to show up for 26 years, and you're always here, supporting, encouraging the players, and uplifting them and making Liberty or this arena a special place. I want you to continue to make it a special place. And over those 26 years, I've been very blessed with some amazing young ladies. Everyone that's put on a jersey, we appreciate you, we love you, and I'm so proud of seeing you in this world, being a champion for Christ and how you're impacting those. As a close here, I'm just like speechless, and we love you and want to encourage you to continue to follow our team. You'll see me in the stands. I'll be yelling just like you at the referees and assisting my wife, because she really is after the referees the entire time. So we love you, and I just can't express the gratitude that we have to this university. And also I've got Ian here and the administration in the past and then present. There's none better than our current administration we have here supporting us. So I just want to encourage you to stay involved with all the athletics here at Liberty. And we certainly love you, and I can't express enough gratitude to you. And again, we love you. Thank you so much.
Let's give it up one more time for Carrie Green.
Great crowd on hand here for this game, and they're all standing up, applauding Coach Green as he celebrates his retirement, 26 years as the head coach of the Lady Flames. So many accomplishments, you heard them all, but I think the biggest accomplishment is the young ladies, many of them that are in the stands right now supporting him on this day, that he has graduated, that are everything from nurses to mothers, and there may even be a grandmother in there somewhere now. It goes back far enough that that's possible. Beautiful ceremony for an amazing, amazing man that I'm proud to call my friend. We'll take a break, and we'll wrap up our halftime show right after this here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Lady Flames trailing Duke 41-27 at the break.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Takes a long three. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training Champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at pearyfamilydentistry.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
First half is history. Now it's time for the Lady Flames halftime report, powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business solutions. Learn more at Segra.com.
You're listening to Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Welcome back into Liberty Arena. Just beginning this third quarter of play. Flames trailing 41-27 at halftime. Thank Trey for the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Everything a little bit condensed during this halftime because of the celebration of Kerry Green. We'll also have your Larry's Tire and Auto stats here in just a second. Flames with the basketball. There was a foul called against Duke on this opening possession. Now Nwambi will drive on the near wing. She draws a foul, hits the shot, and will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Evie has played well in this ball game. She has 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and 16 minutes of playing time. Cuts the lead down to 12. And the free throw is good. 41-30. Duke with the lead in the basketball. They've got the black uniforms on, blue numbers, white trim. Flames in the home whites with red numbers and baby blue trim. Jackson, who had an outstanding first half, goes inside to Donovan. Donovan, jumper is off the mark. Rebound to Mills, and the Flames with the basketball. Flames have won the rebounding battle so far, 21-15. Mills lobs up to Stout. Stout hands back off to Mills. Mills open on the far side, in and out. And off of a Duke player and out of bounds. Couple of Blue Devils in the neighborhood got in each other's way. And it went off of Mayer. So Liberty will hold on to possession. Inbound pass comes up top to Iastadter. Now far side to Nawabi. Nawabi to Iastadter off of a screen with 9 seconds to shoot. She hands off. No, actually doesn't. Holds on to it herself. 5 seconds. Now to Thompson. Thompson along the baseline. Has her shot blocked out of bounds, and the shot clock expires in the process. Liberty with their first turnover of this second half. They've had 18 total in the game. They forced 10. Blue Devils with the basketball. The Blue Devils without the basketball. Not sure who's going to be credited with the steal, but Nawabi comes out of the pack and hands off to Mills on the far wing. Mills has it deflected but gets it back. Now throws a bullet across to Iastadter, which is tipped out of bounds by Mayer. Taina Mayer, transfer from Boston College, ACC all-defensive team, and you see why. Flames inbound to Mills. Mills drives the baseline. Reverse lay-in, comes up short, got her own rebound, and has to throw it up top to Iastadter, who resets to Thompson. Thompson rips the ball, And now goes to the left side, drives through, scores, and draws the foul. Jakayla Thompson showing off the efforts from the weight room. We've seen quite a few and ones in this basketball game so far. If my failing memory is correct, this is number 4. Liberty's got this back down to 8 after the free throw is good. Reminder, every free throw the Lady Flames make this season, Food Lion will donate 100 meals to local area food banks. Donovan for Duke. The crowd comes alive. She'll skip it across to the far side. Three-pointer is too strong, and a rebound. She gets it back. Deflected to her by one of her teammates, and then a foul called against the Flames. Second on Ife Nwabi. Duke on the inbound, goes over to the far side to Donovan. Donovan drives but missed the layup. The rebound tipped in the middle and controlled by Nwabi. Flames a chance to get this closer as they've now gotten it to 8. Into Stout. Stout goes to the right side, missed the shot, got her own rebound. Put back is good. Emmy Stout has made it a 6-point game. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Some of the crowd on their feet. In the student section next to the band is an interior pass for Duke. Goes astray, out of bounds. Liberty basketball. Last year it was the second quarter that the Flames made a big run. Got it within 1 before Duke went on to take an 83-67 win. Full court pressure being shown by the Blue Devils. Mayer on Thompson as they back out of it. Now it's just man-to-man. 41-35 Duke. Mills gets poked in the eye, and a foul is going to be called against the Blue Devils, and Jackson is upset about it after the fact. Mills looks to be okay. Caught her on the bridge of the nose, I think. And that is the third personal foul on Ashlyn Jackson. Not sure how much contact there was and how much of a good sell job it was from Avery, but either way, it works out in the Flames' favor. They get the ball on the inbound. Stout going to drive through, has her shot blocked out of play by Fournier, the Rookie of the Year last season in the ACC. She now has exactly 10 points, which means she has 1,000 for her career. Flames inbound the basketball, but unfortunately there was a miscommunication. It goes out of bounds. Thompson was trying to get it to Nwabi, and I think Nwabi thought there was somebody on the wing that the pass was going to be intended for. So she let it go, and it goes out of bounds. Mayer at the top for Duke. Lobs it inside to Robertson. Now cross court to Nelson. Her three-pointer's too strong. Offensive rebound, though, by Fournier. Outside to Mayer. Mayer dumps it underneath to Donovan. She's too strong on the layup attempt. Out of bounds to Liberty. Duke shooting 45% from the field, but missed 3 times on that possession alone. Liberty at 38% has the basketball. Thompson guarded by Mayer. Across half court. Looks far side, now comes up top. Peters. Peters, who just checked in for Stout, hands off to Iastadter to Nwabi for 3, off to the right. Duke with the board. That would have been huge. Could have cut this down to a one-possession game. Blue Devils back up court into Robertson, and she scores. (43-35). Blue Devils with the lead. Flames going from right to left with the basketball. Peters is fouled as Donovan came around and got wrapped up with Peters. And Duke is over the limit, so the Flames will be shooting free throws here and for the remainder of this quarter. Peters, a couple of shots. First one on the way is no good. Back rim and out. Then a couple of points in this game. A rebound as well. In 6 minutes of playing time. Second one falls out as well. So Flames not able to score on that possession. 8-point lead for Duke. They got the ball after the rebound. Mayer. 5 minutes to go in the third. On the near side, now dumped into Robertson. She has to bounce it back in the middle to Nelson, and Nelson is fouled. And she'll shoot 2 after a media timeout. So with 4:57 to go in the third quarter, Liberty got it as close as 6 after trailing by as many as 14. It's currently 8, and Duke will have a chance to extend back out to double digits when we come back from this timeout here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the Peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Now back to Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
.457 left in this third quarter. Liberty on a little bit of a scoring drought. Haven't scored in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And they trail by 8 after getting it down to 6. Free throws for Duke when we come back to play here momentarily. The attendance was announced, 2,404. My guess was a little bit higher than that, but I guess the end zones may not be quite as full as I thought, but still an outstanding crowd. And you feel that if the Flames can get a little run, we saw the crowd come alive when they cut it down to 6. As this game wears on, the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team, everybody's here. You got to think that they're going to get wound up if Liberty can make a few baskets and get this down to a single possession. Riley Nelson will be shooting free throws. I have to dig back through my roster. Somebody this season that we have played also had that combination of a name. Because I made a reference to Charles Nelson Riley, which is the opposite. Riley Nelson, who was an actor and comedian, was on the Match Game back in the 70s. Probably what he was most famous for. Free throws are good. Duke leads 44-35. Emma Leon has checked back in for Liberty, running the point. I should say one of the free throws was good. Now Leon loses the basketball, and Mayer is going to go the length of the court and lay it in. So when the Flames have had issues in this game, it's been because of turnovers. Everything else has gone pretty good for Liberty. Mills thought about a three. Well, shooting percentage isn't where the Flames would like it, but they've been on the glass. They've controlled the rebounding as it goes into Stout. Stout with the left hand on the left side, lays it through. He's been able to get points in the paint. Gotten more second chance points. Really, turnovers have been the major issue as a long three far side corner is good for the Blue Devils. And they now lead by 12 again. 49-37. Stout up top, looking for Mills. And we're going to get a foul on the Blue Devils. Flames have been in the bonus for a while now, so they'll shoot some more free throws. It was the Frostburg State Bobcats. They also have a guard named exactly the same, Riley Nelson. Riley Nelson of Frostburg is from Middletown, Maryland. Riley Nelson of the Blue Devils is from Clarksburg, Maryland. Well, how about that? Small world. There must have been a lot of Charles Nelson Riley fans in that section of Maryland. Now I'm going to have to look up and see where Charles Nelson Riley's from. If he's from Maryland, then we'll know. Second free throw is good. 49-38 Duke with 3:40 to go. Blue Devils, another three-pointer from Weekstrom, lodges between the rim and backboard. There's a commercial. Actually, it's not a commercial. I think it's a little short, like a YouTube short that involves a ball getting wedged between the rim and backboard. It's pretty funny. Duke with the basketball. After the inbounds, it goes around to the far side corner where Mayer rises up and hits a three-pointer. And just like that, the Flames are back down by 14. This matches the largest lead of the game for Duke. They've hit 4 of their last 5, and the Flames now turn the ball over. Another giveaway. Blue Devils almost give it back, and they actually do. Pass that might have been just a little bit ambitious is found in the corner by Nawabi, and Liberty back on offense, going from right to left. Thompson over to Mills, 12 seconds to shoot. Mills around a screen, picks up her dribble, bounces it into Stout. Stout goes to the right side and missed the shot. Nawabi is there, though, to force the tie-up, and Liberty will keep it on the alternating possession. The numbers aren't quite as impressive for Efi as far as the scoring is concerned. Stout has put up more, Mills has put up more, but 7 points and 7 rebounds, and I think Efi is on pace to be our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. She has really shown a lot of effort today. Inbound pass, though, didn't have enough effort to get to Efi, and it's stolen away. Short-armed the pass, did Stout, and the Flames have to fall back defensively, trailing by 14. Robertson, top of the arc for 3, she hits. Ariana Robertson, the McDonald's All-American redshirt freshman, has given Duke a 55-38 lead. And the Flames will take a timeout. With 2:13 to go in the third quarter, it'll be a media timeout. We will return with the Flames possession after this break here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Live play-by-play coverage of Liberty Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Now it's time for a Carter Bank & Trust game at a glance.
Liberty's trailing Duke 55-38. A little dyslexic, put that backwards. And apologize to those that are watching in on our Facebook and YouTube page. It looks like the scorebook there has frozen. So we'll try to reload that for you. The score incorrectly showing what it was at halftime. So we'll see if we can't get that sorted out. If not, we'll just take it off. But it is 55-38 Duke. Blue Devils currently on a 6-0 run. They've hit 5 of the last 6. They're up to 50% for the game. Flames 38%. Liberty has won the rebounding 28-20, but the Flames with 21 turnovers compared to 13 for the Blue Devils. Liberty to inbound. Inbound pass comes to Eyestadter. Down low to Stout. Stout muscles it to the hoop and draws some contact. Emmy will shoot a couple of free throws. It just fell off the rim. So no three-point play. Emmy has a team-high 11 points. It's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds as well. First free throw is good. As is the second. Duke with the basketball. Their lead is 15. Goes around to the far side to Nelson. Nelson drives, and a foul called against the Flames on the pass, so not a shooting foul. On the inbounds, we're going to have a foul again, an arm bar called against Liberty's Malia Alexander. So as we reset things here, Alexander, Thompson, Stout, Nawabi, and Muwamba are on the court for Liberty. Duke has the ball on the inside to Robertson. She lost the handle. Flames, amoeba-like in their defense, collapse down and get the turnover. Flames down by 15. Still a lot of game left. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Stout picks up her dribble over to Thompson. Thompson lobs into Ife Nwabi. Nwabi, skip pass across to Mwamba for three. Yes! Liddy has made this a 12-point game. And another steal by Liberty on the interior pass for the Blue Devils. Emmy Stout was in the neighborhood. After the steal, a foul against the Blue Devils and more free throws for Liberty. And let's see who got that foul for Duke. It was Thomas, which just is her first. So no issues there. There were 3 Duke players on the court with 2 fouls, Robertson, Mayer, and Nelson. They've got 3 Duke players on the bench with 3 fouls as Stout's first free throw pops out. Donovan, Jackson, and Fournier. Flames, Ayestadter is on the bench with 3 fouls. Both free throws are no good, so the Flames not able to take advantage as we now go under a minute to go in the third quarter. Mayer up top to Robertson. Her three-pointer is short. Post player has that range. We saw her hit a 3 earlier. Liberty with the board. They could play 2 for 1 if they hurry, but I don't think they're going to try to rush the offense under the circumstances. So many turnovers in the game already. Nwamba drives to the basket, and she's fouled. Blocking foul against the Blue Devils, so it kind of does work out for a borderline 2 for 1. There's only a second and a half difference between what would be a shot clock of 30. After this, Ife to the free throw line for 2. She has 7 points in the game, misses this. Flames had shot the ball well from the line until of late. They're now 9 of 16. I want to say, well, they've missed 3 in a row as that one goes in. It's an 11-point game again, about a second and a half difference between the shot clock and game clock as we wind down this third quarter. Blue Devils at the top of the arc. Dribbling is Mayer. She's guarded by Thompson. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Waiting for some movement. She comes around a screen, finds a little space for 3, and it's an air ball out of bounds with 2.7. It will be Duke basketball to start the fourth. Flames inbounding on the baseline. Blue Devils showing some full court pressure. It gets into Thompson. She's going to get to half court. Heaves it from there and just to the right. Perfect distance on the shot. Needed to be about 2 ball lengths to the left and it would have went in. Flames in the quarter on a 6-0 run. They were down by as many as 17. It's currently 11. 55-44. Blue Devils with the lead. They'll have the basketball when we start the fourth quarter. After this timeout here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty softball head coach and proud Flames Club member, Dot Richardson. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me in supporting Liberty Athletics' mission to train champions for Christ on and off the field. Your support directly impacts our student athletes and is a valuable part of our team. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
You're listening to Lady Flames Basketball live on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, back to the game.
Liberty Pep Band playing for the crowd. Cheerleaders are here, dance team is here, and about 2,400 of our closest friends. Nice turnout for Kerry Green Appreciation Day. Had a ceremony for him at halftime. For those of you that are just tuning in, you can actually, if you're on the YouTube, I think Facebook you have to wait till after the game to be able to rewind. I don't think you can rewind during, but on YouTube you can. But afterwards, on Facebook, you can go back and watch the halftime ceremony. Coach Green spoke to the crowd afterwards, and him and Denise were given 2 fishing poles for their retirement. Got a feeling Coach is going to be out on Smith Mountain Lake a lot. And a great video from Alexis Sherrard as well at the beginning of halftime, talking about his former boss. Duke with the ball to start the fourth, and they lead 55-44. Pass is deflected out of play, so the Blue Devils will now inbound in front of the Flames cheerleaders and pep band. Duke scoring at the goal to our right. We're across the court from the team benches. Thomas on the far side to Mayer. Mayer drives and kicks out to Jackson. Jackson back to Mayer for 3. No. Rebound tipped and controlled by Flames. Ayestadter across half court. Hands to Mills. Mills dribbles in front of her head coach. Spins towards the middle. Tries to find a little space. She's guarded by Thomas. Now bounces it back outside to Thompson. 10 seconds to shoot. Thompson lobs into Nawabi, and she's called for steps. Traveling violation will be turnover number 22 against the Flames. That has certainly been the Achilles heel the last couple of games for Liberty, actually the last 3 games. Flames had 21 against JMU, 25 against ECU. Won the game against ECU. Duke with the basketball. On the drive is Fournier. Out around to Jackson. Crowd was wanting a traveling violation as it bounces back into Fournier, and she's able to bank it home. Strong move by Fournier. (57-44) Blue Devils. Stout on the drive for Liberty, draws the foul and hits the shot with the left hand. Another chance at a 3-point play for Liberty in this ball game. And this could get it within 10. Stout with 15 points leads all Lady Flames. Jackson has 16 for Duke. Free throws off the mark though. Flames free throw shooting has let them down in the second half. 3-pointer by Jackson, far side corner is short. The rebound is tipped to Mills, who keeps it from going out of bounds right in front of the Duke support staff. And now Mills across half court. Couple of screens at the top of the arc. She finds a sealed off Stout, who missed the shot on the right side. Duke back up court quickly, and they throw it away. Unforced turnover by the Blue Devils, which is their 16th. So even though the Flames have 22 turnovers, and that's not good, obviously, with 8 minutes to go in the ball game, they have also forced 16, which has helped keep this at least reasonably close, 11-point game. That and the Flames' rebounding advantages. It's Liberty has it up top, little awkward pass between Thompson and Mills. Mills is double teamed. He keeps it from being stolen, but has to give back to Thompson with 5 seconds to shoot. She drives, pokes one up, gets the rim, but not able to get it to fall. Duke with the board. Blue Devils the other way. Donovan to Mayer. Mayer lobs interior to Robertson. Her shot's off the mark, but an offensive rebound for the Blue Devils. And they'll reset. Robertson, 15-foot jumper, finds its way in. Nawabi may have even gotten a piece of that. 59-46. And the Flames are going to take a timeout. That is their second to last timeout of the ball game. Duke has all 4 of theirs, which will bring us to the media timeout a bit early. 6:56 to go in the game. Liberty with the ball, but trailing by 13 when we come back from this 90-second break here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Takes a long three. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
.56 left in the ball game. The Lady Flames trailing Duke 59-46. Jamie Hall here with you in Liberty Arena. Trey Lyles back in the studio. We'll catch up with him during the Coca-Cola locker room report. A lot of things going on around the world of sports today. It's a Sunday, so some NFL scores. College basketball galore. Other news items, I'm sure. One big news item that came out on Friday involved this Duke team. They were playing West Virginia up at the Greenbrier. There was a little bit of a scuffle that happened at the end of the first half, and out of it, several ejections. The biggest issue is West Virginia's several of their players, 5 of their players came off the bench onto the court and didn't even get to where the other players were, but just because they left the bench, they were all ejected. So West Virginia had to play the second half of that game with only 5 players, and they won. 57-49. Flames with the basketball on the inbound to Eyestader. Up top to Thompson. Thompson a bullet inside to Stout. Stout uses the right arm to get some space and scores with the left. That is her patented move. Flames cut it to 11. Duke back on offense. Robertson tries to reverse. Missed, but an offensive rebound for the Blue Devils. They'll reset. Around to Jackson. Jackson in the corner to Mayer, and her three-pointer pops out. Stout with the rebound. Amy Stout with 17 points, now 7 rebounds to go along with that. She leads all scorers. And Liberty a basket away from getting this into single digits. Stout's going to go on the attack again. Same move, same spot, same result. Stout with 19. The Flames within 9. Duke on offense. Roberson tries to answer. Her jumper is off the front rim. Ife Nwabi with the rebound for Liberty. The crowd a little quiet at the moment, but I think one more basket and they're going to be right back into this. Stout at the top of the arc. Has it deflected away out to Mills. Mills for 3. Off to the right. Stout got the rebound, but I think they're going to get her for an offensive foul. Boy, if that three-pointer would have fallen through, and the Flames would have gotten this down to a half dozen, I think the building would have been electric. It'd be nice if the building got a little electric defensively for Liberty on this possession. This is a big chance if the Flames could get a stop. Down by 9. As we approach the midway point of this fourth quarter. Donovan drives, kicks far side to Jackson. Jackson working on Thompson, comes back to Mayer. Mayer for 3, it's off. And the rebound controlled by Duke though. Now they go back inside. Thomas, and Thomas's half hook is good. Liberty had done so well keeping Duke off of the offensive glass. And the Flames are going to take their final timeout of this game. So no timeouts remaining for Liberty. Duke has all 4 of theirs. It's an 11-point lead for the Blue Devils. If we look back at halftime, Flames were ahead in rebounding 20-15, and Duke had 6 offensive boards. That doesn't add up. Well, it only shows 5 offensive rebounds in the second half, so they're on pace to have more than they had in the first half, but not yet. It just seems like they've all been at timely occasions. It's given some second chance points to the Blue Devils, ending momentum that the Flames have been able to get on the offensive side. Stout will dump it inside to Nwabi, and Nwabi is fouled by Thomas. Thomas picks up her 3rd. It's the 2nd Duke team foul of the quarter, so they have a couple to give. Flames have 3 fouls to give. Fournier, the only person who has picked up 4 fouls in the game. She's playing with those 4. As the inbound pass by the Flames is thrown away. Are they going to say it was tipped? Tipped by the Blue Devils. So Liberty will hold on to the possession. The officials are going to talk it over. And the discussion continues. They put 20 on the shot clock. They say the inbound pass was tipped, and the Flames will try again now on the far sideline right in front of the Liberty support staff. And unfortunately, Claudia Athene, who is in street clothes, has not played the last 2 games for Liberty with an illness. Mills with the basketball, guarded by Thomas. Up top to Stout. Stout has to retreat to midcourt to get the basketball. Now takes some dribbles, drives through, goes to the basket, draws. No contact. It was a play on, basically. So Stout had her shot deflected. Players collided, went to the floor. Nawabi got the board, but by then the shot clock had expired. So Liberty has to go back on the defensive end. The lead is still 11 for the Blue Devils. Mayer and Thompson. Inside now to Thomas, and a foul called against the Flames. Mills. Correction, let's see, is it Stout that got the foul? It was. Emmy Stout picks up the foul. Flames again on defense. Duke scoring to our right. In the middle to Thomas. Thomas's jumper from 14 is good. $63-50. Liberty down low to Stout on the right side. Too strong. Duke with the board. Mayer down in the corner to Donovan. Donovan is fouled. Daughter picks up the personal foul, which will be her fourth. So the First Lady Flame with 4. Blue Devils inbound all the way up top to Jackson, who's been kind of quiet in the second half. Her pass inside is picked off. Stout got her hand in. The Flames run it the other way. Still time, 3:40 to go as we get a foul called against the Blue Devils. And their third, but more importantly, who specifically is it against? It's Donovan. She now has 4 as well. So Donovan and Fournier with 4. Thomas and Jackson each with 3 for the Blue Devils. Flames inbound to Nawabi. Now to Mills. Mills has her three-pointer blocked, and the rebound pulled in by the Blue Devils. Jackson on the drive. Missed the shot, but right to Thomas, who gets it on the weak side and scores. 15-point Blue Devils lead. Thompson for Liberty over to Stout. Stout to Nawabi, and it's stolen away. And now a foul on Nawabi to keep Thomas from getting the easy basket. It was a smart foul by Efi. She only has 3. .310 left to go. 15-point advantage for the Blue Devils. Mayer inside to Fournier. Fournier rips through on the near side, draws the foul, and hits the shot. Stout picks up the personal, and that may be the dagger for the Blue Devils, as they now have a chance to open their largest lead of the game if they hit the free throw. And only 2:59 left to go. Free throws off the mark. The rebound tipped all the way outside. The Blue Devils trek it down. Mayer, cross court. Jackson, and her pass is too strong. Nawabi has it for Liberty. To Thompson. The lead holds at 17. Thompson peels to the near side, finds Mills. Mills turns, fires from 3, and hits. Avery Mills in double digits. She's got 11 points. Second three-pointer brought to you by Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. Blue Devils Mayer into Fournier. Fournier's 15-foot jumper is good. Back rim high in the air and fell through. $69-53. Blue Devils with the lead. Down the drive is Mills. Mills is able to kiss it off the glass and in. So Avery Mills back-to-back baskets. Deflected pass by Nawabi goes out of bounds. And Duke's going to take a timeout. 32nd timeout taken by Coach Carol Lawson, who was a minute 52 away from her 100th win as a head coach. The 03 Tennessee grad is in her 6th season at Duke after a lengthy playing career in the WNBA, including a championship. I think it was 05 was her championship season. She was named as the head coach of the national team back in September. Blue Devils will be triggering in on the baseline in the far corner. Scoring at the goal to our right. Inbound pass comes to Robertson. She's going to try an elbow jumper. Missed it. Fournier got the rebound. She missed the putback, and then it's tied up. Nawabi had her hands on it. And some nice sportsmanship from Robertson after they went to the floor. Actually, Nawabi was basically the only one that went to the floor after the tie-up. She helped her up. We talked about that ordeal up at the Greenbrier between Duke and West Virginia, where the Mountaineers had to play the second half with only 5 players. There was one suspension for Duke. Jordan Wood was the player that kind of was at the beginning of all that. She is not available today. Flames with the basketball. On the drive is Nawabi, but she couldn't get it above the rim. Kind of catches the bottom half of the iron. Duke goes back on offense. Fournier drives and draws a foul. Mills reaches in. 2 free throws ahead for Duke. They lead by 14. I think the one thing that we learned from this game, even though it's not going to go the Flames' way, is even with their starting point guard unavailable, the Flames, for good chunks of this ball game, played with the number 15 team in the country. Now the final score might be between 12 and 18 points. There were definitely stretches of this game, long stretches of this game, where Liberty looked like the better team. They never led, but there were, again, were some runs sprinkled in where the Flames certainly didn't look completely outmatched, and Duke has made some teams look that way this season. Mills in the corner has her shot blocked after the free throws made it a 71-55 lead. Both free throws were good. It'll stay with Liberty. Norfolk State, who's generally a pretty good women's basketball program, lost to Duke 83-32, and Holy Cross lost 91-48. It was sandwiched in between a couple of losses for the Blue Devils against Power 4 programs. As Stout takes the inbounds and she's fouled. They open the year in Paris, losing to Baylor 58-52, and then again that game on Friday night, a loss to West Virginia at the Greenbrier 57-49. Inbound pass comes to Liddy Mwamba. Mwamba, the transfer to Thompson, now over to Stout. Stout spins towards the basket and scores. Excellent game for Emmy Stout. She now has 21 points, 7 rebounds, and the Flames, she was a part of a steal. Liberty's turned the ball over too much, but boy, they've also forced Duke into some turnovers in this game as well. They forced 19 turnovers from a team full of McDonald's All-Americans. Stout, again on the left side, has her shot blocked out of bounds with 9 seconds to shoot. So the 24 turnovers against Duke, that's not good. You don't want that. And they've had above 20 turnovers now for 3 straight games. But the fact that the defense has played the Blue Devils as well as they have, that you got to be happy with. Flames inbound pass goes astray. Robertson brings it down court for Duke. The shot clock is off. The Blue Devils can just hold and run the timeout. And that's exactly what they're going to do as Mayer dribbles near midcourt. Final score is going to be 71-57. Duke with the win. But a solid showing, all things considered, for the Lady Flames against the number 15th ranked team in the country. Flames Nation, be patient with your young Lady Flames. They lost 70% of the offense from a year ago. So many great seniors as well as the ones that transferred out, that it was going to be a transition. New coaching, not staff, but a new head coach as well. Playing some pretty good teams. JMU has got a good chance of winning the Sun Belt again. Duke has a good chance of winning the ACC again. And they're also without their starting point guard, Claudia Athene, for the second straight game. So, you know, if you want to be the glass is half full, you can say not a bad start, all things considered. 2-2 against a couple of NCAA caliber squads. The only 2 losses. For Liberty now, they'll have some time off. And that is probably a good thing, to try to get Claudia Athene healthy and back. Now, I'm not saying that the Flames would have won against JMU or Duke with her on the court, but you got to think that number of turnovers would have been less. And even if it was 5 less or 6 less than what we've seen, you could take what was a 14-point loss here and what was it, a 13-point loss up at JMU. Maybe you don't turn those around to wins, but those certainly could have been close basketball games if Claudia was healthy. But that's the hand that has been dealt at this point, and the Flames are working through it. And we've seen some positives and we've seen some negatives in these last 2 games with her out. And again, they'll have a little time before they play again on the 26th against UVA-Wise, another 2 o'clock start here in Liberty Arena. And then the Flames will go out to Navy for 2 games against Duquesne and Manhattan to close out the month of November. And then another little break before they play George Mason. So a couple of stretches where they've got quite a few games, 3 games in the span of Wednesday to Sunday against UVA-Wise and the tournament at Navy. 10 days off now, actually 9 days off, 9 days in between the games. And then another basically week off after the Navy tournament. And I tell you, we're going to jump right into the postgame. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and have a conversation with Coach Brad Palmer, who is filling in for Alexis Sherrard today because of the ceremony that's going to be taking place here shortly. Actually, you know what? Forget about the break. Because I know time is of the essence right now with this the ceremony that's going to be taking place, brought to up on the upper level. So let's get Coach Palmer mic'd up and ready to go, and then we'll allow him to be able to jump up there as well. Coach, first off, I know the result wasn't what you guys were wanting. This is obviously a very good Duke team.
No doubt.
Who probably got stirred up a little bit on Friday night. Not so much because of what happened in that game, right, but all the headlines where Duke gets beat by only 5 players because of all the ejections. So that hurts your ego a little bit. That's going to fire you up. And I'll say this. Your team played defense against the number 15th ranked team in the country.
No doubt.
As good as you could have hoped.
100%. And we talked about it actually before the game. Actually, we were all texting during the West Virginia game saying this probably isn't going to work in our favor because we knew that they would come out with a little edge, and they did. You could really see it in the first couple minutes of that game, the way they were guarding. They really haven't full court pressed a lot this year, and we got it. You know, we knew it, so we kind of expected it. But after a few shaky minutes early, super proud of our team and just how we settled in, took some deep breaths, and then we're ready to compete. And I think we were super competitive the rest of the game, so couldn't be more proud of them.
When we look on the bench and you see Claudia there and been out the last 2 games with illness, she was really just coming into her own. She's played the last couple of seasons, but not a ton of minutes. So she was starting to see some minutes, and she'd taken full advantage of that. And then now to have the setback to where she's had to sit out the last 2 games,
I'm sure she would have been a major addition if you could have had her today.
Yeah, especially when they started to pressure the way they did. There's very few guards. This may sound like a stretch, but I think in the country that guard like Mare and Donovan, those girls absolutely guard. And so absolutely it would have been great to have Claudia's presence out there. But very proud of JT and Emma Leone, true freshmen, stepping out on the court today, 4 games into the season. What a great stage for her to kind of get her sea legs under. And JT, even though she was a little bit unsure of herself early, we just spoke some belief into her. We said we were going to put the ball in her hands, and she just did such a great job the rest of the game and really handled it, even with Mare and Donovan picking her up a lot of times full court, and she handled it really well. So she took a step forward today, which honestly in February might help us, for her to have this game experience. So hated it for Claudia. Talked to Claudia before the game. She was handling it like so maturely, but it was killing her. Like she was just hurting. She wanted to play so bad, but we understand that there's things we can't control, and that's one of them. So
Emmy Stout looked like she could play in the ACC this game. She was right there. I mean, just pound for pound, basket for basket on both ends of the court.
Yeah, I mean, Duke is loaded with bigs. I've got one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Duke is loaded with bigs, length all over the floor. And absolutely, I think Emmy just was ready and rose to the occasion. Also, so proud of Ify. Ify was, to me, it's the best game of her college career so far, her young college career. Yeah. But she picked a great game to do it against some of the best kids in the country. So all of them, super proud of them. But, we talked before the game. We said our 3s through 5s, our 3, 4s, and 5s had to show up big for us, and I think they really did. They really matched the size and the athleticism. At the tip, we watched Fournier. That guy threw that ball really high, and she just went up and got it. And we're like, yeah, she's pretty athletic for a 6'2" kid. So it was great.
Now you got 10 days before you play again. Probably good timing.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
What's the game plan as far as getting ready for the UVA-Wise game, and then more importantly that tournament up at Navy, which you got some good teams up there too?
Yeah, the 10-day break I think will give us a lot of time to really deep dive into this film and even some of the past film and really begin to fine-tune some of the aspects of the game. I think we're taking steps forward. That JMU game hurt because of how the end of the game went, but I think we responded so well and took a step forward in this game, and so I think we'll just really evaluate things top to bottom and be better 10 days from now. I really believe that, and we just want to always keep trending upward. Coach Gerard always says we're learning how to win. This team is so young. Even some of the kids that are second-year kids are red-shirted kids, or we're super young. We're super young, so I'm just grateful for this day. When I woke up this morning, I just kept thinking about the word opportunity for our team. What an opportunity in an early season game that ultimately won't impact us when we get into conference play to come out and really be tested. We just want these girls to keep growing, maturing, and I think we did that today. So,
well, appreciate your time. Let you jump up there. I know there's a lot going on today.
Thank you.
There's balls going in every direction like we're jugglers today.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming over and for the time. And, great effort. I know it wasn't the result that you wanted, but a great effort. We'll see you back here in about 10 days.
Yeah, and just lastly, just a shout-out to our guy, Kerry Green. We told the girls before the game, we want to play the right way for Kerry Green because that's what would matter to him, whether we win on the scoreboard or not. And I think we did that. I think we played Kerry Green's way today, and we out-rebounded Duke. Happy celebration, Kerry Green. He can sleep tonight.
You cannot get out-rebounded on Kerry Green Appreciation Day.
So we're about to head down to the practice facility and celebrate our guy. So thankful for him. So appreciate you, Jamie.
Got you.
All right, buddy.
We'll see you in a few days.
All right, sounds good. Go Flames.
Assistant coach Brad Palmer. We'll take a break and be back with the Coca-Cola postgame show right after this. Flames fall to Duke 71-57.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Takes a long three. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit lynchburgnissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brawburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
You've been listening to Liberty Lady Flames basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report. Get a complete recap of the game. Hear from Lady Flames head coach Alexis Sherrard. Final stats and more. This is the Coca-Cola post-game report. Coke, taste the feeling.
All right, welcome back in. I was just having a quick chat with Kerry Green on Kerry Green Appreciation Day. He's heading down to the practice facility. They're having a little get-together for him, and we'll join him here in just a minute. But first, a quick look at the stats from today's game. The Flames fall to Duke 71-57. Liberty ended up shooting right under 40% for the game. Duke 46%. Liberty was 5 of 14 from 3. The Blue Devils were 7 of 21. Flames 6 of 12. I'm sorry, that was a Duke 6 of 12 with the free throw line. The Flames 10 of 18. But unfortunately for Liberty, they shot just right at 50% in the second half. Left some points on the board there. They were actually under 50%. 6 of 13 in the second half. Not saying it would have made the difference in the ball game, but you certainly could have gotten it a little closer if those free throws fall through. But the turnovers, that was the biggest issue for Liberty. They finished it up with 25 turnovers, but they did force 19 turnovers against Duke. And a Duke team that was a little shorthanded as well. We talked a lot about Claudia Thien being out, and that's tough when your starting point guard isn't playing. But a couple of players out for Duke as well, so it kind of, maybe that evened out a little bit in the big scheme of things. For the Lady Flames, let me say this. With those 10 free throws, that's 1,000 meals to local area food banks through the Food Line Feed Score to Give More campaign. So I want to thank them for that. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game for Liberty, Ife Nwabi. 11 rebounds led the team there. 8 points to go along with that. 3 steals, 3 assists in the game. Emmy Stout, we'll say, second team player of the game. She had a great game too. 21 points and 7 rebounds for Emmy. 13 for Avery Mills on 5 of 15 shooting. Had 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Jakayla Thompson led the Flames with 6 assists in the game and was the only starter with a positive plus-minus, a +1. Leah Alexander came off the bench, actually had the best plus-minus, +9 in the game in a little over 6 minutes of playing time. And you can have a complete look at the stat sheet, the box score on LibertyFlames.com. Fournier led Duke with 18 points, while Robertson led them with 11 rebounds in the ballgame. Points off turnovers, 26-18 Duke. Points in the paint, 36-30 Blue Devils. Second chance points, 16-11. Fast break points, 11-4. And bench points, 15-9, all in favor of the visitors today. And with the win, Duke is now 3-2 on the year. The Flames fall to 2-2 with the loss. 71-57. The number 15th ranked team in the country gets the victory. We'll take a timeout. When we come back in the studio, Trey Lyle will finish up the broadcast with a couple of segments, including the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Those were your Larry's Tire and Auto stats. A little earlier, Good Feet Store brought you the post-game coaches interview, which today was Brad Palmer because of the ceremony with Coach Green. Alexis had to sneak out a little early, so we'll catch up with him prior to the UVA Wise game, which is another home game for the Flames 10 days from now. Let's go to that break and come back for the remainder of the Coca-Cola Locker Room Report after this here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors. Locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics, fostering warm moments for 100